All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises unto Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Yahawah been a true name of the Heavenly Father. YAHAWASHI been a true name of his only begotten Son. I also want to give double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Blessings and salutation unto the elect of Yahshua, which consists of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And blessings and salutation unto the hopeful elect, the Yakim out there enduring this truth across the four corners of the earth, as well as the men and women that follow, and those who might look like the other nations but are of the nation of Israel on your father's side by blood. And just jumping into a quick lesson dealing with, building and having a strong foundation and being solid and being grounded within this truth, within the word of YAHAWASHI, as it talks about putting on the armor of the Lord so you can fight against the fiery darts of the adversary. Having a strong foundation, kind of reminds me of the three little pigs and all of that. All right, maybe we should say three little lambs, but nonetheless, each scenario you go through, the material got stronger. All right, as they went to go build, so the house wasn't taken down, right? Matter of fact, since I said that, I was gonna start in Luke 14. I'm gonna just go straight to 6. This is Luke chapter 6, verse 47. It says, "Whosoever cometh to me and heareth my sayings and doeth them, I will show you to whom he is like." All right, because as the scriptures say, be ye doers of the word and not hearers only. All right, so you can hear, that's why he said, and heareth my sayings and doeth them. Because you can say, I heard what you said, but you don't apply it, you don't do it. Then that's all that was. You just heard what I said. Okay, you didn't take heed to what I was saying. Really, you just, heard what I said. You didn't apply it. All right. It says, he is like a man which built an house and digged deep and laid the foundation of a rock. And when the flood arose, the stream beat vehemently upon that house and could not shake it, for it was founded upon a rock. I believe it was Elder Apostle Ramlab, who mentioned Esau like to name all of these hurricanes and storms and stuff. Well, the Lord got a storm coming called Jacob's Trouble, and this is part of that storm. All right, you'll have little storms here and there before this, but that's why you got to make sure your foundation is laid properly. Okay, because like the Lord said, him that you come in, he's telling you how to lay the foundation. All right, he's telling you to have patience. He's telling you to be diligent, to give your calling and election sure. He's telling you to be charitable, to cover a multitude of sins. He's telling you to strive for the truth unto death, and he's going to fight for you. He's giving us the game. He gave us the blueprint, the layout. He gave us the blueprint to lay the foundation. But if you do it your way, it's not going to stand strong, because he's giving you that plot of land, and he's giving you a specific way to do it based off of that area. All right. Based off of that area, he needs you to build it this way because he knows what's coming or what normally happens in that area. If you try to, I used to build houses over in such and such, boom, and this is how I did it. Well, you're going to lay that foundation like that, and it's not going to be suitable for that area. All right. And this is why the Lord is giving us the blueprint, because we're not used to this area that we're coming into, because it's a time like never before. But he's telling us about it. He's preparing us for it, and he's allowing us to get the materials to lay the proper foundation. But you got to listen, you got to hear, and you got to do. You got to apply. All right. I'm going to read that again. It says, he is like Luke 6:48. He is like a man which built an house and digged deep and laid the foundation on a rock. And when the flood arose, the stream beat vehemently upon the house and could not shake it, for it was founded upon a rock. All right, and you can see these videos. Wow, I'll wait. It says, but he that heareth and doeth not. I just thought of the video, and then there was a lady that was being hard-headed. All right, it says, but he that heareth and doeth not is like a man that without a foundation built an house upon the earth, against which the stream did beat vehemently, and immediately it fell, and the ruin of that house was great. So they didn't even have a foundation. They're like, oh man, I can just, I ain't got enough money. I ain't, I'm going to take, they wanted to cut corners. They wanted to take the cheaper route. All right. Well, that consists of doing this how you want to do it. The Lord might be trying to build you up in a certain way and you're fighting against it. You're trying to do it your own way. Ask Jonah about it. All right. You want to do it the cheap corner cutting way. Okay. And when the stream comes, it's gonna knock your house over because you don't have a foundation. So like you, or you saying you ain't got time to build a foundation. But the Lord gave you the opportunity for the time. Hey, and I'm speaking to myself saying this, we have opportunities where we got time to get the proper materials. We got time to be working on building our foundation. Just think of Noah. He was out there for all them years building that ark. Okay? He was out there building the ark, and then when it was time, when he was finished, hey, that's when it happened. But if he would have took days off and felt like he had all the time in the world, all right, he hypothetically, it wouldn't have got finished on time. All right. The video that I was thinking of when I forget which hurricane it was, but there was a lady that was like stuck on the 3rd floor. She didn't evacuate with the rest of the neighborhood, and the damn water was, I believe, up to the 2nd or close to the 3rd floor. So she's just up there stuck pretty much. You jump out in there, you're going to go right downstream. All right. You don't tell them where you're going to end up at, But that's what I'm saying. The Lord is giving us warning. He's giving us a chance to build a strong foundation. He's giving us a chance to get out of, to survive the storm that's coming. All right. But if you don't do and you just hear, you won't get it and you won't understand. Okay. You also got this as well. If I can find it. Okay, here we go. It says Luke 14:26. It says, if any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, yea, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple. And it doesn't mean literally hate him, but just you got to be willing to be, what's the word I'm looking for? It was just right there. Basically, solitary, be on your own, be about your father's business, for lack of better words. All right. Putting this truth in YAHAWASHI, before, the world, before your family. You got to be willing to give things up and sacrifice things. Okay. As far as like having a relationship now, of course, you're going to give, you're going to give respect and honor your mother and your father, but they try to feed you some pork or do something to that nature, hey, you got to roll with the Lord on that, man. But if you like, oh, I love my mom, I don't want to disappoint, and let me, like, nah, we got to be about our Father's business. That's being a doer of what he said, so you can have that strong foundation. All right, so Satan, okay, I got to attack him this way, and I'm going to attack him that way, and this whole time, if each day you're not taking off, no days off. You constantly building and strengthening this foundation to when it finally pops off and you need it done and it's finished, that storm come and you survive it, Lord willing. This is verse 27. It says, whosoever doeth not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. Because you gotta, there's gonna be burdens you're gonna go through. You're gonna be tried, all right, in a fiery furnace to get out those impurities, to get out your infirmities, your weaknesses, all right, the things that you lack at, to strengthen the areas where you're weak at. Okay, you gotta be willing to bear your cross. You're going to be persecuted. You're going to suffer. You're going to take loss. All right, you're going to have your ups, but you're definitely going to have some downs too. It says, for which of you intending to build a tower sitteth not down first and counteth the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish? Lest haply after he laid the foundation and is not able to finish it, all that behold it begin to mock him, saying, this man began to build and was not able to finish. So that's another thing to consider, making sure that you in this, making sure that you laboring, that you have enough to buy the materials that you need, that you're able to lay the foundation, and that you're able to finish building, man. Okay? All of that coincides with what? Trusting in YAHAWASHI, and what is it? The whole duty of man. I gotta get it. How am I forgetting that? Fearing the Most High and keeping His commandments. There we go. I'm gonna get it anyway, just for edification's sake. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, and verse 13. It says, "Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. For the Most High shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil." So that's why it's good to keep your conduct up to par. That's why, because really in your absence is when you most vulnerable. You can do whatever around brothers and fake the funk and this and that, but when you on your own, are you studying? Are you reading? Are you going into things? Are you praying and fasting and are you building? Are you building your foundation? All right. Because it'll be seen, through the Spirit. The Spirit will reveal it. You can say you building, oh yeah, I'm building my house too. And you telling this whole extravagant story of all that you got done. And then, when things pop off, it's like, yo, I thought you was building your foundation. Yeah, I was. Hey, that's where the honesty comes in at, So even if you're struggling, you need help, you let brothers know. Now, that's what brothers are here for. They pray for you and, strengthen you, because, Satan as you building, he gonna do just like the heathen. He gonna he gonna go and get a petition against you, try to have you to stop building and everything. All right, he gonna send mosquitoes your way. Okay, he gonna try to make it rain or send a strong wind to, try to blow some of your materials away and all. He gonna do what he has to do for you not to build, man. That's why we gotta be strengthened and grounded in YAHAWASHI. So, hey, so with that, Lord willing, hey, look at the time. Call YAHAWASHI. It's 11:44. Abaratazah. We have that number. But Lord willing, you was edified, and Lord willing, we allowed to endure into the end. And once again, I want to give all praises unto Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Shalom.